Alright, what's up, boyos, and welcome back to part 2 of the LEGO Star Wars video. My apologies for the delay. Kind of honestly, unexpectedly went to America for 2 or 3 days to visit my sister, and I didn't really have a LEGO video. I didn't actually plan to do another one. I thought that no one was going to like it. It was going to be like a one-off, but honestly, you guys seem to like it so much, so my apologies. I'll try, obviously, to crank them out a little bit quicker. Today, we are continuing. Let me just quickly show you this. Today we are continuing with the third bag out of like 12 or 13. We are on step 90, 90 exactly. There is a little kitty who might jump up on the table here. He looks very excited, especially if I do this. But if he jumps on, hopefully he doesn't choke on the Lego. Also, I got a tripod, so hopefully the quality on the stability will be better. Okay, well, as I said, there is a kitty now. But this video is not about the kitty. It's probably not about me. It's about the awesome Lego thing we're building. And I think right now, so the idea, let me put this out here for you. The idea of this thing is that when it's actually built, you can hold it here, which obviously means it has to be very like strong, and it means that right now, according to the picture anyway, we're building both the internal structure and the place where I think eventually it'll open up, like almost like a closet door where one of them will go this side, one of them will go that side, but it will require it to be strong and to be able to hold on to itself. So we're going. Oh, no! Don't eat the camera! Don't eat the camera, boy. So we're gonna. Okay, he's actually gonna eat the camera. All right, it's been fun. We're gonna do. That's not abuse, by the way. He likes it. That's weird. So we're gonna start going. I think there is quite a few things. We're building a lot of Technic stuff, Lego technique, or technical Lego. And it seems like we have about a good 40-ish steps. Actually, a couple more than 40 before we are done. We're actually making a large part of the interior, it seems like, here as well. Or maybe I just missed opening a new bag. Actually, that might have been it. Maybe not. Anyway, let's get started. And I know hopefully I find other stuff to ramble about in this video. Now, initially, oh, I already hate myself. I had to find little red dildos. Find 3 of those. So, obviously we are, well, hey there, boy. Obviously we are a lot closer to the release of the new movie and The Last Jedi. And I think, actually, I'm not going to spoil, and I hope no one spoils anything. But I saw some people who, well, not like regular people like you and me, but like I think a director or two, and some like very high-ranking like people from TV, journalists. They have already apparently seen part of the movie or the entire movie, and they didn't spoil anything, but they just said, well, it looks like it's going to be an amazing Star Wars movie with a great plot twist, and I don't know, they were definitely hyping this shit up. Is this a joke? Do I have to build 2 penises? This might just be the thumbnail already. If I can find the penis, that's, don't take that out of context. If I can find the penis. Oh my god, it's literally... Can I find the other one? How many do I need? Alright, are you ready for this? Because this is literally a penis. That is amazing. Like... Okay, I should probably act like my age. Anyway, so we have gray thing number 1. And, oh, I hate this so much. I gotta put it through. But it's always gonna go through a little bit more, so you gotta push it back down. That sounds really weird. Talking about penises and everything. This goes through here. And then the second one goes through here. This is probably what this looks like it's gonna be the whole thing. Like, I imagine this, and then you can like hold it. You can like hold this and like pull it up. So I'm assuming the other one goes on. Nope. Oh god. The issue of having a little kitty, who's very, very excitable, by the way. They're so cute. But the issue is, wait, how do I do this? Oh god, my brain. Okay, no. There. The issue with a little kitty that's so excitable is that he likes to eat everything. I'm sure, because it's like red and there's like yellow stuff in here that looks very like munchable. I'm afraid that if I didn't supervise him, he might legit kill himself by just eating an entire piece of Lego. You fucking... I hate... Lego... Oh my god, Lego technique, or technical Lego can be very frustrating. So we have it like this. Now we push this through here. We push the other one. This is really weird to talk about pushing penises through stuff, but whatever. We push this one through here. Okay, now we have the penises assembled. The peni. This goes in here. Apparently only half, or only a little bit of it goes in there. And then all of these black things go into balls of the Lego penis. If it... Actually... Are you kidding? Am I weak? Hands are sweaty. Mom spaghetti. God damn. Barely fits in there. That's what she said. So, boy, you okay there? He's licking his leg like he's a chicken. This is what it looks like. This looks really cool. Anyway, I was gonna say after that's what she said, I have been rewatching episodes of The Office, which is a great show, by the way. Wait, how does this fucking fit? What? Let me get back to that thought in 1 second. Let me just try and figure out. Does it just click in there? Oh, that is so awesome. That is really smart. However, is it smart enough for me to realize how this works? This goes right over the middle. There we go. Damn, that is actually... I don't know if that's very visible for you. But what I did... Let me try and get it over here. So I built this little thing, and now those black clipping things, they went in here, and now I have a little, like, boomy thing. What are we building? What are we building next? Then we're building the actual arm. So we'll need... one stick. So while I'm searching for these items, so yeah, I've been rewatching The Office, the American Office, by the way. I love Monty Python. I love Faulty Towers. Seriously, if you've never seen Faulty Towers or Farty Towels, because that one episode is really funny, the one with the Germans, you're probably... Wait, what am I saying? You're obviously watching this on the internet. After this video, or maybe even during this video. Honestly, just open another tab, do Control-T. I think that's other tab. Or if you're really scared, do Control-Shift-T, I think. Or Control-Shift-N. And then what you want to do, you want to look up Faulty Towers, F-A-W-L-T-Y, Tower, Faulty Tower, or Faulty Towers. And it's a like 20-minute-ish per episode TV show that has John Cleese, and he's a hotel, well, more like, I guess it's a hotel. He's a hotel owner somewhere in England, like maybe early 80s. And the episode that was my favorite is a couple of Germans stay in his hotel. And he keeps saying to everyone of his staff to not mention the war. And obviously, it ends up with John Cleese marching through his own hotel, delivering food to the Germans, saying all kinds of Nazi stuff. I'm not gonna repeat it because I don't want to get demonetized by the great gods of fucking YouTube. But he's like he goes through the hotel, marching around, like raising his arm, like giving the Hitler salute, basically. And I don't know. That's I like British humor. And now I totally forgot why I was saying all of this. But in the meantime, we did get a little bit further. We got two tiny ball sacks. Oh, this is very visible. It's very hard. I have very big fingers. It's very hard for me to showcase this very tiny piece. I think this goes on like that. I don't remember why I was talking about British humor anymore now, though. Oh, anyway, sorry, now I remember. So yeah, when I say that, like I really tried watching The Office, the UK version, or the English version, the British version, whatever you want to call it. I couldn't get into it. I don't think I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. I definitely enjoyed The Office US a lot more. Now, how does this work? Okay, these just go in. What? Oh, that's so fucking cool. These go in lower. So you save 3 of these. And these should go in here. Emphasis on should. Hey, there we go. Now we have something done over here, and it kind of feels like we're good. And I need to push these in. There we go. All right. So I think now, if we look at the next picture, let's actually skip over to the final thing, and then I'll continue my thought. Okay, good. Oh yeah, so The Office UK. I still like it as much. I like The Office US way better. And I'll be honest with you, I'm one of those people that feels like when Michael left the show, I basically wasn't interested anymore. Michael, obviously, spoiler if you haven't ever watched the show, Michael leaves somewhere in like episode or season 7, and the humor when he left, I just didn't enjoy the show. I just felt like it was forced, a lot more forced than it was before. Whereas it was cringy humor sometimes, which is honestly the strength, in my opinion, of Michael. I thought it was funny when he was like ordering a chicken breast at a chicken breast at Hooters, and he's like, "I'll have a chicken breast, but hold the chicken." And Lydia's like, well, obviously it's just a show. It's not for real, but there's some really cringy, funny moments in there, and I don't know. I just sometimes wish that Michael didn't leave The Office, because then maybe seasons 8 and 9 would have been good as well. But that's obviously just speculation. Now, how the fuck? What am I doing here? Oh, here. Anyway, so where I was going with this entire conversation was I have been in Canada for 9 months now, and I started watching The Office when I moved here in March on Netflix, and I watched every episode from season 1, episode 1 to season 9, episode whatever the last episode finale, like episode 20 or 21 is. And now, at one point, I don't know what exactly, I started rewatching The Office. I think I showed someone in our house. I was like, "Oh, hey, we should watch the show. It's fun." And then, the person left. I was like, "Actually, why am I not watching this show still?" So I started rewatching The Office in its entirety. Well, that's not true. I stopped after Michael left. And now I'm rewatching it again, and I'm already almost at season 3. Call me an Office addict. I probably am. Now, how? In the name... Oh. In the name of God. There we go. This is... Oh, shit. Oh, that actually went out a lot easier than I thought. That's what she said. I need to put this back in. My hands are actually a bit sweaty right now, and that's really frustrating. I need another one of these little clicky-doos. Clicky-doodle. Come on. There we go. And now, this thing goes on here. Another clicky-doodle. This is like a lot of work. I don't even know why this is happening. But according to this, wow. A lot of work went into this getting this correctly, but it's all in the same height, which is obviously what I think matters in this application. We need two tiny... Oh man, I can barely fucking hold these things. These tiny little pieces. I cannot even see them on the camera. And they need to go here. Oh, this is really cool because now you can see. God damn it! Can I put this back on? Hello? You want to go on here? Oh my god, my fingers are too big for this. There we go. That's one. And that's two. So I actually have watched and finished watching the Clone Wars. That means like every episode, like including the final like season 6, basically with our like the lost missions or whatever. I'm gonna not say this is a spoiler because obviously it's been, well, it's a spoiler maybe a little bit if you haven't actually never watched it or if you want to watch it still, but obviously most people will know that the Clone Wars ended, the series ended midway into, oh god, do I have to build another one like that? Oh no. Midway into season 6, LucasArts or Disney was like, yeah, fuck it, we're canceling this shit. Because it was a really good show, but my opinion is that at the end of the Clone Wars TV show, so I think episode 13 or 12, whatever the last episode in season 6 is, it was basically the end. Like maybe 5 more episodes, and the Clone Wars would have been over because Order 66 would have been executed. So I don't really think we're missing much in story. Because they were literally there. They found out Count Dooku had planned this all along. And hang on, let me not fuck this up. And it was very obvious that the show was like, fuck it. I'm pretty sure that the original idea for the guys behind the Clone Wars was to basically have the... I never got this thing. Where... Is this you? I don't know how these things are. It's like a weird little... Oh. And I'm pretty sure that the idea for the people making the Clone Wars was to maybe not so much end the entire show at the end of season 6, but definitely have Order 66 happen in season 6. You know what I mean? Like, it was right there. It was literally bound to happen. The only thing that stopped it from happening, of course, was the fact that they stopped the show. But I think it would have been really cool from that animated perspective to see Order 66, to see all the Commander Cody, Captain Rex, to see all these characters deal with Order 66 on a maybe more personal... Oh, so my neck hurts. On a more personal scale. Like, I imagine them getting the orders and stuff happening and then reflecting on, like, fuck, like, we're gonna follow this order, but we don't really necessarily maybe want to, but, we're forced to, or, the Jedi... I just think it'd be interesting to see how... What the fuck? it'd be interesting to see how the clones themselves would have responded to Order 66 in the TV show. I'm sure there's like literature that you can find somewhere. Is this a thin one or a thick one? That's what she said. It's a thin one. Very risky. Alright, it's one of these. Okay. I think the clones themselves, it'd be very interesting to see what they themselves thought of Order 66 and if they were for or against it. And obviously, they would have to follow the order, but it just would have been interesting to see. And I think it's a kind of a shame that the Clone Wars ended before the people who were making the show were able to give maybe not so much their vision, but their look at their look at the Clone Wars and their look at how the clones would have acted. And I think it would have been a very interesting. If I can get this through here. Oh. It would have definitely been a very interesting thing, and I would have loved a giant episode or multiple episodes where they like have Obi-Wan Kenobi and a lot of other big Jedi, fighting alongside the clones or being, for example, imagine Anakin, massive spoiler, not really because the show is that's fucking Star Wars, but imagine Anakin walking into the Jedi Temple as basically Darth Vader with the 501st, and like that would have been a fucking amazing episode. But, we're never going to get that, so there's no point in wishing it. Well, I mean, you can wish for it, I guess, but we're never getting it, obviously. Because I'm pretty sure that all those people are long, gone working on other projects, and it's good for them. I mean, obviously, I feel like someone mentioned this to me from the Third RB, and he said, well, I explained to him that I finished the Clone Wars. He's like, oh, that's cool. What you should do now is go back, watch, oh god, where, is there no others, or is this another, it's one of these, yeah, he said what you should do is you should watch the Clone Wars, and now rewatch it, not entirely, but just watch like a couple episodes from season 1 and look at how much they improved in quality in the animation style. Also, I'm freaking out. Oh wow! I say I'm freaking out and I find it, and I really have to say that you can definitely see that between season 1 and season fucking 6 that the animation quality amazing. Absolutely one of my favorite Star Wars shows, and just such a shame they pulled the plug. And people are saying great things about Star Wars Rebels, and it's not on Netflix. It's like I think it's I forgot the name. Is it like the Cartoon Network show? I don't have TV. I only have Netflix and internet, but I think it's like a Cartoon Network show or whatever. And people are saying great things about it. I really need to check it out, I think, at some point. Am I skipping steps? Nope. This is getting very complicated, though. 2 Reddies and a big gray. Okay. Like that, I think. This goes straight through here in the middle ish. What? Getting these in these little crosses is hard. There we go. No. Is this everything that needs to happen? Yes. There we go. Sometimes this can be very complicated. I don't know where my train of thought went now, obviously because I was getting very concentrated on what I was building. Is this a penis again? No, it's not a penis. It is a clip holder. with this. Oh no. No, that actually went on very easily. And a black thing, which goes in here. And one goes in here. But yeah, honestly, the difference between season 1 and season 6 of The Clone Wars is insane, and it's one of my favorite shows. And the animation style really bothered me when I first started watching. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Is this like a real? Am I being fucking memed by someone? Like this? It looks like a fucking kids show, like Amateur Hour." I never really liked the facial animations. I don't understand. Or the facial, not animations, but the way they were made. And I was like, what? Why is this made this way? And I was really bothered by it for a long time until at one point, I think, I just gonna have to go in here pretty rough. Oh, God. Push it. Nope. Let's push this one, maybe. There we go. Last one. There we go. I love when it makes that noise. And this one goes in here. I think the animation, like the way it was made, kind of bothered me when I, like, oh, this looks epic. When I first, like, watched it, I just couldn't get used to it. And I really feel like you need to watch it and just give it a chance. You need to give it a chance because it's worth it. It's really one of my favorite shows on Netflix. Not gonna lie to you, it was very hard for me to get into it. It took me a long time to stay into it. But when I was into it and I got into it, I watched season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in less than 2 weeks. Honestly, a great Star Wars show. And it adds a lot of, maybe not so much adds lore, but for someone who's not really deep into Star Wars, like, I like Star Wars, but, you know, fucking, I only learned, like, a couple of days ago that the crystal in the lightsaber is called the Kyber crystal, so, just indicating that I'm not, like, a very knowledgeable person about Star Wars. You don't have to be to watch that show. I thought it was like a show for people who were very into Star Wars, and I was like, well, I like Star Wars, but I'm not like super into it. But turned out amazing show. Also, this goes on here. And I push this, hopefully, down. Oh, love when it makes that noise. And we push this over here. This almost looks like a scorpion of some. Well, actually, that's a really weird scorpion, I guess. Now this goes in here, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, code red, code red. What the hell? Hang on, this is a bit complicated for my simple brain. Oh, there we go. It's actually... So, we're just working on the structural integrity. But this does look really fucking cool. Like, this goes up and down, and eventually, I don't really want to do it right now. Oh, fuck it. Look at that. I'm holding it by just one piece. Technically, it's not one piece, but you know what I mean. I'm holding it by just one little block. And I think this will connect to each other somehow, and then this is going to be super strong. So we're going next. We're going to get 2 of these. Actually, I'm fucking doing this with the thing behind the thing, the bulb behind in front of where I'm working, and now, you know what? I'll put the thing right here. How about that? how about that? I don't like that meme. Fucking hate that meme actually. Where? Oh, only one of these? What are these? These are like fucking noses. One of these. I don't know why I'm looking for two of them, and it only says there's one needed. I must be stupid. Let's get one of these, two of these, and we need two. There's lots of cool things in this build that I've never seen before. Like I've never seen this piece in a Lego build before, and I'm sure that they custom make these for this build because obviously, you know, it's pretty costly, and I'm assuming that's, you know, tooling a machine and getting it set up where it can actually make this is probably very expensive for them. So, where is that piece? I don't have that yet. Oh, this is really tiny actually. So it always surprises me when you think about that. Like, you know, how many people actually bought this? You know, I mean, getting this all sorted and it cannot be very cheap. Besides the fact that you have to pay for, you know, oh god, that could have been very bad. Have to pay for, you know, using the license in Star Wars. So if you think about it that way, it's not even that expensive. I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but when you look at everything and like having to like retool the machines and getting it sorted and everything, I kind of feel like it's not even that horrible. I put this on here. What's happened? Oh, okay. So putting these on this thing. No. We're putting them on this thing. No, but we're not putting them on that thing. Haha. Almost got rigged. Not entirely though. Luckily, I pay attention sometimes. I don't even know what this is. This looks like it's going to be something really important, though. Although what I'm doing right now doesn't really make sense, because why would it need to be aerodynamic? What? What is this even? This is literally what it's telling me. Oh, it's going to connect to things. Okay. So we have this, and we're going to do this. There we go. I pushed the red thing in. There we go. Wow, this looks very dangereux. Now, however, I seem to be a bit confused. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's fine. I did something a little bit too quick, but it's okay. It's very salvageable. We can put this down here. And we just need to put this... Okay, no. It's salvageable. Don't worry. I almost peed myself. Thinking I fucking screwed up massively. But I only did a very small stupid thing. So it's all good. It's gotta wait for this nice little clicky noise of redemption. It's always a bit of like, how do I put it in? How do I put it in? That's not something you should say about Lego. God damn! Alright, this is getting, I'm getting very sweaty right now. So they push this all the way through on the bottom half, right? Yes. Woo! Whew, for 1 second I thought I did the entire thing wrong. That would have been awkward. Can this just not go through here? I'm really afraid to break it right now. Oh, that's why. Okay, this might be an issue. This is in place. This is in place. Thing is, I have no like real. There we go. Whew. Very sweaty. Very sweaty. Very sweaty, sweaty spaghetti. But okay, we done it. I have finally done this. Some very, very sweaty times for sure. There we go. Now this is locked into place. So this is almost. I just have to put a couple of things through here. And then I think we've actually built our support beam. And I can stop being very afraid because I just got really scared for a second. This goes on here. Like a little... Actually, it looks like a sword. Here, look at this. It looks like a light... I don't know if it will be visible for you if I just grab it like that. It's like a little lightsaber. I need this one actually. So this big one goes in here. And the gray one goes in here. And then we click this through somewhere down here. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Now, though... Oh, and put the other one in here. Okay, got it. Easy. Boom. Okay, well, we're gonna make... Wow. There we go. Now, it's a lot stronger. So we just built the entire inside of the ship. The support... is like I'm just holding this up by one. Like I can just hold this with my. I don't want to do it right now because it's kind of heavy towards the back. But if I lock it in with 2 fingers, I can. I'm locking it in. I'm locking in with 2 fingers. I'm just shaking because I'm holding my pinky out. If I just do this, like I'm just holding this with 2 fingers right now. So quite amazed by myself that I didn't fuck this up yet. And amazed by Lego, as always, by coming up with the... I think I mentioned this in the first part. As always, insanely just amazed by their engineering skills and getting it to work somehow after being like, how the fuck is this going to be any sort of thing? Now we need to get this and another... I'm just getting all the parts. It makes more sense for me to grab all the parts I need than to look for them when you're building your stuff. It just makes it a lot less frustrating, and you get less scared when looking for stuff that you can't find immediately. Here's another part. I've never seen this before. Maybe it's a Lego Technic piece, but I've never seen this before, ever. I think I have the majority of what I need. Maybe... I think I'm good here. So now we're building... I have no clue. We're building something, though. This goes on here. Oh. Kind of frustrating when it doesn't really want to go in there. We'll use the power of gravity. There we go. Power of gravity never fails. Oof. Luckily, my kitty's asleep. He's asleep behind me. I was afraid I almost dropped this little tiny thing, which he could just eat this and not even, blink with his eyes. Because he's getting pretty big, and he would totally destroy this thing. He would just suck it up, and it'd be gone forever. Now we put this thing on here. We're gonna make like a little siren. I know this is not gonna be an actual like police light, obviously, but it looks like it almost. We got two these like see-through like little dark red pieces. They're actually really pretty. It was like ruby red. There we go. And then we build this and this. This goes on here. I have no clue what I'm building. It looks very... Oh, okay, it's one of these... This is like a panel that I'm making, apparently. What is this for? Oh, okay, you hang this up. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the sticker on here, but I'm gonna ask someone to help me. So we're gonna quickly take a break. Alright, so after a little intermission, we're back, and now we're gonna put this piece back on there. Now I'm not really sure. Oh, I am sure. Am I? Oh. I have to say, so like these little, it might be hard to see. These like black little things, they click into like almost all of these circles on the outside, like on those blocks, and it's so pleasing to like click it in there, and it just like makes a click noise, and it just it's very good for my brain. Now I don't know, I have no clue half the time what I'm doing, or I'm just adding like random pieces. Like this time, like I just added this little piece, and let me actually lift it up. I added this little gray piece, like literally nothing. But for now, I guess we'll find out eventually what's going on. Now we're building the final thing over here, which is going to be the base for the bridge. Which I'm gonna grab the box. So right now we're building the back part right here, or we're going to be building the how can you say it, the underneath part of it. So I'm going to keep this here for a second because I apparently will need it. Putting this on here. There's something just so satisfying about clicking on a piece of Lego. I don't know, it just feels so like satisfying. Oh, I did this the wrong way around. I am stupid. That would have been awkward if I found that out at the end of this build. Like, oh yeah, I put it on the wrong way. Also, there's something really pleasing about just finding the piece you're looking for in this like pile of items. I know this is like really weird maybe, but I get like this weird like maybe gratification or satisfaction from like, oh hey, I found the two blue pieces I'm looking for, and then those are not the two droids you're looking for. I had to make that stupid joke, I'm so sorry. This piece goes here, and oh, I need two of these like little pistol things. I know they're not pistols, but they look like pistols to me. Right here, and like these like little things. They could be anything from a pistol to like a horn. I remember I had a Lego truck, or like a Lego-y truck, and that was really like one of the bigger things on it was like a giant like horn, like one of those like giant truck horns, and I remember it being existing out of like a super large amount of these little tiny gray things. Now we need two of those. And it's starting to look very... God damn it. So someone in the comment section... I asked... Look at this. A blue thing, like why? And someone in the comment section was like, well, it makes sense. Because that way, look, it's totally... Like, there's no more blue at the outside. But they can... reuse, they can just keep churning out those blue pieces, which is good for them because it makes it cheaper per piece, and it makes it easier to find them because, well, obviously right now, as you can see, there's not much left in this, and there's not much left in this, but it just makes it easier to find them. And I never really thought about that. I was just like what the fuck? How do I have to look for this shit? Here's one. I need two. Oh god, it's just every time it's so scary. Like, am I gonna find it? Am I gonna find the pieces that I need? We got two big gray pieces. Actually, they're not two big gray pieces. They're just little stairs. That's one, and that is two. All right. Then we have an upside down build, like a little boat thing. And now we're combining the two to become... What? Wait a second. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm doing this right. So this pops over. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. Let's make sure this is good. Let's just double check this thing really quickly. This is all fine. Let's rebuild this. I know it's like 6 pieces, but I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed at myself for being so bad. So we put this on the outsides. We put the gray pieces on the inside of the outside. That makes no sense to you, but it does to me. Then we put this thing on the bottom. Like that. And now this piece goes into this, but it doesn't because the thing is at the bottom. Am I stupid? What the fuck? Hang on, I'm so confused. Let's act like we're not stupid. And let's continue this build for a second. Let's just act like we're not dumb. So these go on top of the red. They go here. Okay. Now we get... You know what? Let's just be 100% certain. I hate skipping back as much as the next person. Or, skipping back isn't the word, but I hate going back. But, let's just... Oh god, okay. We're gonna have to use the little thing machine. Is this gonna work, actually? Because everything is here. Okay, there we go. Let's just do this really quickly. Okay, start off with number 1. These things go on the outside. Done. Done. Put this on top. You put this on here. You put the red block on there. The 2 horns on there. That on there. So now we put these on here. And this one on here. What? Oh my god. This doesn't... Are you kidding? I want to kill myself. I was doing it the wrong way. I was doing it like this. You know what the picture says? The picture says to do it this way. I proved my superiority once again. Let's just act like that didn't happen. Totally not gonna edit that out, because that's like... What the... I'm just actually fucking stupid. Alright, this has to go on the back of this thing. And then we put a little poop poop brown. This is what I call poop brown or baby poop brown. We'll put that on the back of this one. And now we have to find... Ooh, these are my favorite little blocks. There's only one of these? Oh, well, they're not my most favorite, but they're kind of interesting. No clue why I put that little red lighty thing there, because you can barely see it. And only maybe if you look on the sides of it, but who's going to look at the sides of this thing? That's so weird. We put this one on here. We get two of these. Oh, these are very pleasing ones. These are like the flat ones. I personally like the ones that are like totally flat, like this one, that are like smooth as shit up top. Oh, that was the wrong one. But these are okay. These are doable. So what we do, I should do this. We add this here, and we add these little semi. I mean, these are semi good because they're like a little bit soft. And we get two corners. I hate. Oh, they're brown. They're baby poop brown, or baby vomit brown corners. One goes here. This is like the ugliest color, so I really hope we don't have to look at this the entire time. Oh, this is the ultimate dream right here, like the super flatty party things. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. What do we do? We put one. Oh, okay. This is actually very easy. There. And then we put these on the outs. Oh, that was almost upside down. On the outside, facing the little baby poop brown thing. And then we are almost done. Now we get to put on these amazing flat ones, which are just like, oh, it's gonna make a really nice click noise here. Hang on. Oh, I love these ones because you can press hard on them. Because if you press, I'm not a baby. When you press hard on these like little studs, it can like actually really fucking hurt. Well, not hurt you, but it'll be annoying. But there you go. This way, you can press really hard on it. You get this thing covering the back towards the black, I don't know, penis? I don't know what that is. Such a weird little thing. And then we're almost done. We need two... Oh, what the fuck are these things? I have never seen this before. This is almost like raptor feet. I don't know if I could show this, but like... They're like little claws. Like, that's the best view. Like, they're little claws. They look really badass, I'll be honest with you. That looks interesting. Alright, we're grabbing 4 of this. These super small ones are not as bad to grab as the big ones. Oh. Oh, I almost fucked up. Almost fucked up. Glad I caught that little meme. Alright, that's going to be really annoying to get rid of. It's time for the knife. And normally I say that in Siege. Fuck. Well, it'll have to come off anyway. This didn't have to come off though. Normally I say that in Siege, but so there's 2 colors of gray. And I only realized this one was wrong because this one is a tiny bit smaller. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have realized. I would have probably fucked this up. Now, however, this part is fucked up over here. How am I ever getting this off? It's like a nightmare of any person who builds Legos. It's having like a thin piece on another thin piece. Luckily, I actually didn't cut my nails for this episode. So, with a little bit of luck, or just a lot of ingenuity from this machine, which isn't a machine, but it's a tool. If you were to go by English, you can actually get it off. But this might be the most annoying thing in the entire world. In the meantime, let's just get the other side done so we can feel less shit about ourselves. Oh, I just totally fucked this up. I'm having the worst time right now. Oh no, this isn't coming on anymore. This is not going on there really easily, is it? Oh god. Oh god. I hate these things for that reason. Like, they're so easy to get off of the thing you're fucking with. God, it's on there, but it's not good. Like, my autism, it's not accepting this as a... There we go. Nope! Man, this is some quality content right here. Like, me just yelling no at a piece of Lego. You better fucking sit right here, you little fuck. There you go. Now, in other news, let me find these small studs. Let's need to put these on here. Oh, we have one of them anyway. Oh my god, my hands are too... I need to get my, like, 12-year-old... Okay, weird quote. I should get my 12-year-old hands back. Oh my god, instant success when I said that. My body was like, oh no, he's gonna do it too. God damn it, I don't know what that noise is. I really don't want to even think about what that noise is. That took way too long, but luckily I found out that I was doing something wrong just in time before it would have been really annoying to deal with. Now this goes up one. This feels very sturdy. Especially like I like the gazillion layers of just gray right there. Like, it's a very intricate design, but obviously the person who was making this at the time was like, ah, fuck it. No one will notice when we just put like 14 grays on top of each other. Now we're just putting... I almost fucking clicked off one of those little, like, horns again. Oh my god, that's gonna be the end of me, man. Two little... These are very pleasing, too. Like, these little triangle things, they're like little roofies. Not roofies as in, like, the drugs, but a roofie. Like, you know, like you have in your house, like a roof. Like a little roof. A roofie. That might be hard to explain to your girlfriend. Oh, trust me, it's just a roofie. Oh, did I just throw this away? No, do I need this? Yes, I do need... Oh, one more baby poop brown. Maybe my biggest excitement doing this Lego thing might be that I hope that I find an issue with it, and I can be like, haha, Lego, you have been beaten, but I don't think I'm going to find anything. How the fuck does this work? Okay, let's build this first, apparently. So we need to build... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It gets hold on by something. That's actually really epic. So we're building this. Top of that goes 1 and 2. Okay, that is really cool. I don't know what this is, but it's really cool. And someone came up with that fucking design. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, we made it work. This is becoming an insane build. However, we are 73 pages in. We are also at, step, sorry, English is very hard. We're at step, I totally had a brain fart there. We're at step 130, and we're getting to the point where I'm going to be building the interior. So, personally, also because this video has been over an hour at this point, I feel like it's a good idea to stop this video here, and then we're going to just power through and make as much of the interior in the next one. Probably spend a good hour. Maybe that'll be like a longer video. And then my goal is to Get it definitely done before the end of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I hope the camera was a lot better. Well, the camera was the same, but the steadiness of the camera. I hope that was better. I'm gonna keep building this in the near future, so you guys have something to look forward to. And I'm fucking excited to see this thing not weigh heavily to the back. Because obviously right now it's not really fair, but this is like such a cool design in the middle of the ship, where you have these like pieces that are just literally made to strengthen the core. Like I can push this in, but it's just all made to strengthen the core of the ship, and that's just like really fucking cool. Like look at that. I should move my arm for that. If I drop this and it breaks, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. But this is really exciting, and I think just to think I'm not even 3 bags into this is insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would love to see you in the next one. Cheers.